everyone. So I am on my way to get my hair cut, and it is Friday evening, and hold that thought, gotta shift. Anyway, that's the fun of driving a stick and not putting your camera on the mirror. So anyway, I've got like 2 miles till I get to the hairdressers. It's been a long week, it's been a rough week, and I'm not sure what I'm going to end up doing with my hair. It turned out really good today. Up until this morning, I was ready to do a really drastic haircut, and then it turned out really nice. I flat ironed it, took the time, and now I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. I might go back to the drastic idea, or I might just get a trim. So stand by. We'll see you in the next clip. Again, well, the haircut is over. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm gonna have to go home and play with it. It looks pretty fun and pretty kicky. She likes to use a lot of product that I don't use, but you can see it's kind of different. I have a neck, and so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home now and play with my hair and see how I like it. So you got the before and the after, and then on the next clip you'll see what I ended up doing with it. Hi everyone. So here I am. This is what I did with my hair. I kind of just let the curls do their own wild thing, and I've played with it a little bit. I've flat ironed it, and I've done a few other things, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think it's fun. I'll be able to do a lot of things. I just picked up some hair clips. I went to town. This is my second time to town today. I got all the way to town and realized that I left my wallet at home. Luckily, it's only 6 miles one way, but still, that's 12 miles for nothing. So that was kind of a bummer. My husband is in Indiana visiting his family, and so I had to work yesterday morning, and I worked from 7:30 until 1, and then I came home, and then I actually did some shopping for myself and my parents, and then what did I do? Oh, got ready to go to a birthday party for my grandmother and hung out with family for a while, and we had pizza, and my folks brought ice cream. They brought regular chocolate ice cream, and then they brought sugar-free butter pecan ice cream. So I ate the toppings off of like 5 slices of pizza, and then I had sugar-free ice cream. So that's just to show that, you know, in most cases you can make parties work, or things work. You know, I didn't feel like I was suffering at all. I was very full when I got home, so I was fine. And today I went over to my folks and visited with my mom for a while. Her best friend's visiting her this weekend, or this past week. I guess she's planning on heading home Tuesday. And I did their bathrooms, cleaned their bathrooms, and then I came home and started working on stuff at my house. And I wanted to get my kitchen cleaned up, and I borrowed their vacuum because ours died and we haven't replaced it yet. So I borrowed their vacuum, and I ran to town twice so that I could pick up some cleaning supplies, and I actually made a list, and I actually stuck to the list, so that is a good thing. And I picked up a couple of new rugs for our place, for like the front and back door. And so I'm gonna vacuum the floors and mop the floors and get the house all tidied up, work on laundry and dusting and, you know, all that stuff, because I think next weekend I want to start decorating for Christmas. And I know it's not quite November, but it seems to me that if I wait until it's closer to December, I don't get the decorating done until the middle of December, till closer to my birthday, and then in 2 weeks Christmas is over. You know, the month of December's over, and everybody else is wanting to take their stuff down, and I just got it up. And I love Christmas decorations. I love the lights on the Christmas tree. I leave my Christmas tree lit. Matter of fact, one time my husband unplugged the Christmas tree, and I got like really upset with him because I'm like, no, the tree stays lit. until at least after New Year's. And that's me. I get the tree up, I get it lit, it stays lit until after New Year's, because I love I put the full colored lights on the tree and all the decorations. They're ornaments from, you know, a lot of them are from when my children were small, so they bring back a lot of memories. And I have a skinny tree. It's tall and skinny, and it's packed with ornaments. And there have been sometimes I didn't put all my ornaments on the tree, but all of the ornaments that have any kind of sentimental from my children's, from when they were children, my children's childhood. Anyway, my husband didn't have any really ornaments. He had a Christmas tree. When we first met, he had a Christmas tree, and he left it up, like, just sitting in the living room unlit. He'd light it once in a while, but it was like July or whatever before he took the tree down. So clearly he doesn't mind if I have the Christmas tree up. And I had joked last year about the tree, just leaving the tree up. And he's like, yeah, it's fine with me. And I thought, you know, you could technically just take off the Christmas ornaments, maybe put Valentine's ornaments on it. But I didn't do that. I did put the tree in the guest bedroom. So it's all the way back in the back bedroom, still fully assembled. And I think I took the lights off of it, because last year when I left the lights on it, they were kind of a mess. They like, half of them didn't work, and I had to unstring them anyway. So I think I took the lights off, if I remember correctly. I think. I don't remember. We'll find out when I pull it out. But so yeah, I just wanted to do a quick clip. I'm driving home right now to kick it in gear some more. I am drinking, I was drinking iced coffee, and I just bought some Pepsi Zero, and I'll throw some more water in there. And I have DirecTV, we have satellite TV, so I have today's hits, contemporary hits playing in the background, so I can just jam to the tunes while I, you know, vacuum and mop and sweep and work on laundry and all that stuff to get the house all ship-shape. You know, all those chores that you don't feel like doing all week long. And, the scales started moving again. It's been kind of a rough week as far as hormones. I missed a day of work. I was so sick. I was, excuse for the oversharing, I was bleeding so hard. I was dizzy. I was shaking. I was lightheaded. I was nauseous. I couldn't function. I had to go home. I went home. I went to bed. And I stayed in bed till the next morning, pretty much. And so I started taking the soy nuts, the dried edamame. I'm trying to eat that every day. I just ordered some cream, so that should come sometime this week. And I'll start trying the hormone cream, hormone replacement, progesterone cream. See if that helps. I also bought some maca root capsules. We'll see if that helps. That's supposed to help balance hormones too. So hopefully, my doctor was going to give me a referral to an OBGYN to talk to. And so he's like, well, maybe they can do an ablation or something. And I'm like, no procedures. I'm not into procedures. I'm not, you know, nobody's going in and rotor-rootering inside of me. That's not happening. But if they have some suggestions, medical, you know, maybe if there was a medicine that I could take. I don't really want to take a prescription. I'd rather heal myself with food and natural supplements. You know, I say natural because, you know, even that you have to be careful with. But the scales did start finally moving again. I have lost, well, I had got down to 193.8, and I had mentioned that in one of my previous videos. That was my low, and then the scales popped back up and it was at 195, and then I had a carb out day like a week or so ago, and I got up to 198, and I knew it was from the carbs. I mean, I knew it. I had ate junk, and your body shows you. You feel like it. You know, I think it was last Saturday, matter of fact. Saturday before last. Yeah, not yesterday, but the one before. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that I felt hungover from all the carbs. So, Anyway, the scales finally started moving again. I got back down to, creeped back down to 195, then 184, and then I got down to 193.6, so it was a 0.2 of a pound, and I'll take it. You know what? It's below what I was at my other lowest. I was super thrilled. So it was 193.6 a couple of days ago, and this morning it was a straight 193. So, super thrilled. So, starting weight in January 12th, and this was the weight that I registered, I'm sure it was higher at one point or another, was 255.8, and my weight this morning, 193. So, I figure I have between 20 and 23 pounds to lose to get down to where I want to be, depending on, you know, what I want to weigh. And how I look at the time. I know that I believe I have definitely 20 pounds that I believe I want to lose just by looking at my body. And I'm going to have more loose skin and baggy skin. So I am, I'm taking vitamin E supplements, and I am putting red palm oil in my coffee for the vitamin A, because it ups the dosage to like 150% of your daily allowed. So you're gonna hear the dogs. I'm parked out in front of our place so I can unload all my stuff in the trunk. But I wanted to finish this up real quick. I did change my my macros, and my calorie intake. I dropped my calories from 1,700 to 1,500. I left my carbs at 10%. But my thinking is, and you'll have to bear with me on this. Some people do net, some do net carbs, and some do total carbs. What I'm doing is my total carbs is 10%, but I'm still trying to keep my net carbs below 20 grams. So that's my thinking. Like I'm trying. That's my goal, is to keep my total carbs under or at 10% of my daily calories, and my net carbs still below or at 20 grams. So then that leaves my protein at 20, and quite often I don't hit my 20% protein. It just doesn't happen. But my fat is 70, and that quite often will go over. And right now I don't feel any bad effects from eating this way, and it was a little difficult at first to adjust down from 1,700 calories to 1,500. And you wouldn't think 200 calories would make that big of a deal, but there was a mindset. I had been used to eating 1,700 calories. I started out eating 1,800 calories back in January, and eventually about halfway through I dropped it to 17, and anytime I tried to drop it below 17, I was hungry, and I just couldn't do it. So what I also have done is I tweaked my bulletproof coffee, the amounts of stuff that I'm putting in there, because I did add the red palm oil. That is another fat. So instead of like a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of red palm oil, and a tablespoon equals about 15 grams. I've started using my digital scale and using and measuring in grams. So I do 10 grams of coconut oil, 10 grams of butter, the Kerrygold butter, 10 grams of the red palm oil, and I still have 2 servings of heavy whipping cream, which is actually 30 grams of heavy whipping cream, just because I like the creaminess. I make my coffee really strong, so I like the creaminess of the heavy whipping cream, and the heavy whipping cream I buy says 0 carbs. Now, I understand some people still count carbs. Me personally, this is me personally. I refuse to count carbs in heavy whipping cream. I won't. I just won't. And I refuse to count any carbs that are supposedly in eggs. I'm not going to. And other people, if they choose to, that's their choice. But it's working for me not counting any carbs in eggs, and it's working for me not counting any carbs in heavy whipping cream. And I do count the calories. So I mean, it's not like I don't take into account what I'm consuming. It's just I count the carbs that are in my vitamin supplements. and there's two. I've logged all my supplements that I take, my prenatal, my vitamin E, my B complex. What else am I taking? Oh, my osteo biflex. I take a baby aspirin. No, I take a low dose aspirin every day. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, St. John's wort. I take that every day. So I logged all that into my Fitness Pal, and it comes out to 2 carbs. I count those, so I figure I'm good. You know, because I know a lot of people don't even think about their supplements, like that there could be carbs in there. So anyway, so it's working for me. The scales is moving. I'm feeling really good. I feel on track, which is good. And it kind of hit me today. It's like 193. That means I'm actually closer to being in the 180s than I am in the 200s. So, I mean, it's like a mental game, but I mean, you know, you kind of get excited. It's like 4 more pounds and I'll be 180 something, 189. And I haven't been 189 in forever. So I'm super excited about that. So, you know, it's like 4 pounds. I've lost 62. I can lose 4 more pounds to get down into the 180s and then, you know, just keep working that way. So this is working for me, but I'm procrastinating. I gotta get my car unloaded and go clean my house so I can decorate for Christmas next week. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Looks like it's gonna rain, so I better hurry up and get my car unloaded. And tell me what you think of my haircut. Yeah, maybe the next time I'll have it flat ironed and you can see it a different style. But it's short in the back and longer in the front, and I can do this, and I can tuck it behind my ears, or I can make one side look really long, and anyway, I'm just playing. Procrastinating, because I don't really want to go clean the floors. Yeah, you do. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. Anyway, I will talk to you guys all again real soon, and I hope you're all having a great weekend, and have a great week ahead. Keto on!